for 876 middle of the linked list on LeetCode. So what this problem actually asks is to find the middle of the node. So here the middle of the node is 3, we need to find this. Here the middle of the node is 4 and we need to find this as well. So what does the middle of the node imply is that it is equal distance from both of the ends. If it's an odd length list. If it is an even length list, then it is +1 distance from it's one distance greater than to the left than to the right. But basically it means that it is in the middle, right? So what actually we can use is we can use 2 pointers here, and we each one starting from index 1 and the other starting from index the first is starting from index 0, the other is starting from index 1. So the pointers, so let us just define. Okay, so let me explain with an example as well here. So we have this example 1 to 5. So if I define this as left pointer and right pointer, I increment left pointer by 1 and right pointer by 2. So I incremented both by 1 and now I increment right by 1 more. Next again I increment left 1 more and I have incremented right 1 more time and once more, so that right is incremented by 2 times. Now I reached my middle point here. Again, next looking into another example here where we have even number of elements in the list. So this is the left, this is the right. Now I increment both the pointers by 1 and I increment right pointer by 1 more. Again I increment left pointer by 1 and right pointer by 1 as well, and right by 1 more times. Again left and right both by 1 and then right pointer by 1 more times. Now here what we can see is that when right is equals to null, that is when we reach our left point, reach our middle values. So this will be our breaking point. So left is the head, right is equals to head dot next, and now we will set a while loop while the right is not null. So what we'll do is left equals to left dot next and right equals to right dot next. But here I believe you like noticed that when I incremented left and right from this position where left was actually here and right was here. So when I incremented left by 1, right is already in a null position, right? So when null next of null is like again null, and it's not necessary to do that, and next of null will again like give you an invalid, an error. So if our that next is null, if it exists then we do the next. If it doesn't exist, then we know that we have reached our middle point, so we just break from there and then return our middle point, which is the L value. So let's look at an example. Okay, sorry, my bad, I always do this. Let's use some more test cases here. Oops. Great, it worked.